Hey everybody, it's Alex. I'm here to share another thrifty haul with you guys. This is over the past week of my kids being off spring break, stopping in thrift stores here and there. Not really having the time that I would have to stop by a store. Normally I like schedule a time. I do all my work, like my shop stuff, and like I'll make time for myself to go look around. I usually stop in the thrift stores a few times a week because if you're a reseller, that's kind of how it is. They put stuff out like all day long at the different thrift stores, and sometimes you can stop by in the morning and they'll have something, or stop by in the morning, they won't have anything, and you go back later on the day and they have gotten around to putting some new stuff out, and you could find some great pieces if you stop by. I mean, granted, you're spending more money, but you can find some awesome pieces. So this is just stopping by for a few minutes here and there over the kids' spring break because they are not into really going out with me anymore like they were when they were, try that again, when they were littler. Now they're just like so concerned with getting back to the house and doing their own thing, which is typically nothing. But so yeah, so I think I did okay for quick little trips here and there throughout the week. So let me just stop rambling and share them with you guys. So this was us stopping by, this little pile right here was us stopping by the a hospice that I don't normally go to. It's north of my house. I usually choose to go to this one that's a little further and south of my house because their prices were much better. But now the manager that is at the more expensive hospice has gone over there. I guess I don't know if she transferred or has been helping them out, but their prices have gone up like crazy. Like I used to be able to get cool cookie jars and stuff for like $1.89, and now they're like $15. I mean, I like don't really want to go to that one anymore. It's like used to be, it was worth my time to drive over there because I could find some cool stuff, but she's raised, I know it's her because that's like the one common factor there. I know it's her influence, you know, she's a manager, and and the reason why I know it's her is because one time I was trying to buy something and she said to one of her employees, go get my phone so I could look it up on eBay. And then she made her decision on what she wanted to price the item she sold to me. So yeah, anyway, so that is irritating. So I tried the one that's north of me and she's left that one, I think, because I see her at the other one. But I was able to find some okay stuff in the short little time I was there. That's a lot to say about that, but I found this little bag for $1.99, and they're having their end of the month sale. I don't know if you guys have a hospice near you, if they do this, but the last week of the month, they'll do, I don't know if I was covering the microphone, whoops. They'll do an end of the month sale. So all their stickers, price, or the colors are a different discount. I don't remember. I think these are between 25 and 35% off each piece because I spent like $5 or $6. I don't think I got any of the 75% off stuff. I don't remember because you guys know when you shop with children. I mean, my two fight constantly. They bicker about everything. Like they'll have a war about like a cartoon. I mean, and it'll get serious. Like people will be crying after it, you know, like it's crazy. So it's hard to concentrate while I'm in there. So I don't freaking remember. Oh, and I try to give them jobs, you know, like, hey, can you tell me what sticker color, like what percentage this is going to be off? And I'll like give my daughter the phone and I'll have her being the one that looks stuff up for me. And I try and keep them occupied like that. But my husband tells me that siblings that fight is normal because I have much younger siblings, so we weren't close in age. It was more like a motherly sort of relationship versus a brother-sister relationship that I had with my siblings. So it's like, apparently it's normal, but it's really annoying and it's hard to concentrate while I'm out there doing this stuff. So if I don't remember like all the prices and everything's discount, I'm sorry. So again, another long story about us. So anyways, I'm sure you guys can relate. So these little guys were super cute and they were in the bag, and I couldn't believe that. Look at them. I cannot believe that not one is broken. Not one of them has a broken tail or a little broken ear or anything. A couple of them have stickers. Let me see. This one. It says High Style Bone China by Bridge Japan. I have not looked this up yet. I'm not sure about it, but I know people like deer. And I know people, these are like ceramic little glass figurines. So, I don't know. I think it's cool, right? What do you guys think? And then I found this. I love to find like roosters and chickens and stuff. I don't know why, I just do. I want to say yellow was, oh my God, see, I don't remember. 35 or 40. Oh, let me see if it's on their paper. They gave me this flyer. Oh no. They gave me 15% off though, regularly priced merchandise. Usually it's on their flyers, what their sale is going to be. But anyways, so I would think, you know, like the spoon goes in there like it's sugar. But what are these side things for? You guys know, like, you guys that, you know, resell and like vintage stuff? I don't know. It's like slanted. I don't know what would have went there, but it's not chipped or anything, which is awesome. And he's really cool looking. So he wasn't, of course, $1.99. He was some kind of percentage off. And then Gabriel spotted this. He's got a good eye. She does too. Bianca, my daughter, does too. If they will just cooperate, you know. Oh, I did get a red sticker or orange or whatever this. This was the highest value off. So I want to say the red ones were 75% off. So he's awesome, and it says Japan on the bottom. I had a bunch of these. I scored a bunch of these at the other hospice last year, and sold all of them in my shop. So that's awesome. These are, you would like separate them like this, and you would put like a rod in there, and it would go in your bathroom to hang your towels. They were $1.99, and it says, I don't know, probably American, because it has a period. Track, maybe Hardware Co. or Tack, Hardware and Co. I don't know. But it says 1966. And then probably a patent number. But I thought those were really cool. It's that Hollywood Regency sort of glitzy type style. And then this duck was just cute. He's flocked, and he's got those glass eyes, and his beak and his feet are like ceramic. So I thought that was cool. And the last thing I got there were these. Okay, so I found a Parmesan shaker from this brand. Oh gosh, it's written better on the Parmesan shaker. The stamps sucked on these. Baldelli, I think. I don't know. Italia. For Italy. But anyway, so I found a Parmesan shaker at Salvation Army, and I looked it up. And the one that I have has like a brown border up here. The one with the flag border sells more. The one stinking Parmesan shaker sold for like $38. So when I saw the oil and vinegar, I was like, heck yeah. And then again, see, I didn't even realize the orange stickers. So they were like 75% off. So that was awesome. And they're not chipped. I saw a few other things there, but they were like, sometimes I don't mind getting chipped things because they're unique, or you know what I mean? Or they're like, in my opinion, like just super interesting, you know? So I don't mind getting things that have a couple little chips, but sometimes when it's like super cracked and it's been glued back on all wonk, I just leave that alone. I just leave that be. So moving on to Goodwill. This is Goodwill right here, this little pile. I know everything's kind of shoved together. I don't have the best lighting going on right now. Maybe that's better. So I spotted this pretty duck here, and when I got home, I was kind of bummed because I didn't spot it in the store, having my kids with me. There's like a crack down her butt. And she was so interesting for, hold on, let me make sure that tape's on there, for $3. And she's made in Japan piece. Usually they're, even like the clear ones that are chipped and broken are like $4 or $5. So I thought she was really neat for $3. So I got her, but didn't notice the crack down her butt. Then I saw this. This is like a 1950s, I believe, baby food jar. It would have had a plastic lid. See, excuse me. This does have a little chip right here, but it's so cool and so interesting that I got it anyway, especially because it was $1.18. That's their cheapest price at my Goodwill. Some videos I watch, they can find stuff at Goodwill for like 59 cents. Not at mine, not anymore. Then I got these little bag of bunnies. They were $1.18 before the sticker got wet. And there was a colored sticker that was on sale, but I never find stuff that's on sale for that colored sticker. But anyways, bag of bunnies. They don't really have anything on the bottom of them, and I haven't really looked them up yet. I don't know what someone would have done with all these bunnies. Maybe a craft or something. But there's some kind of porcelain or something like that. A lady brought out a bin. They are super slow at my Goodwill bringing out those bins. At the Goodwill that I moved next to, my old one now, they're on top of it. They're real quick, but this new one, So I went, and in the bin, there was this dot bowl for $1.18. I moved the sticker because yesterday they weren't allowed to play their games or anything because they were acting up and embarrassing me while I was out. So when I got home, I was doing some of my Etsy shop orders, and I told Gabriel to look some things up on the computer for me and write down the information. So that's what he was doing. And he was very proud of himself because he said it was like being a detective, and he found out like the pattern names and stuff of these that I didn't know, and he wrote them down for me. So I don't know what he did with the sticker with this, but I want to say it was like $2 something. That would have probably be like $2.98 is their price they normally do. And then I found these. The crazy lamp lady, Jocelyn, she always picks up these cookie molds, and she'll tell you they're not like worth anything crazy, but I've never seen them before like in any of my stores. So when I saw them, it said like $19.85, and they're dinosaurs, which is super cool to me. And I think it was cheap. Oh, it was $2.98. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. I'll see what that's all about. But she would grab them because her mom had them when she was a kid. So that's what it reminds her of. But in general, she says that they're not really worth much. But I'm going to give it a try for like $1.48 or whatever it was a piece. So I'm going to try that. Then I found this guy. And at first I was like, oh my God, $1.18 and it has a lid. Well, wait, Gabriel took off the sticker. I was going to say, just kidding, because they charged me separate for the bottom. I want to say it was $2.98 again for the bottom, and it has the lid. But they're sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so that was Goodwill. And then I come over here, and there was a post in Facebook Marketplace for my area that a lady and her boyfriend or whatever, they do estate clean outs, or they'll buy like leftover yard sale stuff or things like that. So they were doing the sale all week, like the whole work week, which was great for me because when it comes time for weekends, I always have to go to work. And on my way to work, I always see like 8 million yard sale signs and I can never go. So anyways, I stopped by her thing and she had lots of stuff. She had stuff that she was still putting out. She said that the next few days she had a couple more clean outs and then she was going to put out more new stuff. And I was like, all right, I'll keep checking back with you. It's just going to be their thing that they do, you know? So I went and I got this picture. I know my stuff kind of blends in, but not any of that stuff back there. Like my bread, I didn't get that there. But this picture here with the birds. And she only had 4 glasses. I want to say they originally come with 6. Anyways, the birds and that was $3. I loved this freaking rooster. I saw it in the photo, which is that she posted, which is why I wanted to go. There's no chips on it anywhere. I think I'm going to keep him. He was $2. I have my little coffee things. I need to get more coffee. I've been looking for a cool thing to put my little coffee pods in. And since he was $2, I don't feel like I took a big risk on him and I need to resell him to get my cash back. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can keep him and all of his red is still there. And you know, back in the day, they painted the red on the outside. But funny thing about this rooster, let me take this off so I can show you. I turned him over, of course, like we normally do, to see what's going on the bottom. And there was a bunch of acrylic paint on the bottom with pen scribbled all around. that said like to so-and-so from so-and-so 2015. I was like, no way. There's no way this was from 2015 because like I mentioned, the style, how they do the red on the outside, they don't do that really anymore. So I just didn't think this was like the eyes. And no, I didn't think it was 2015. Not at all. Like a few decades off, you know? So I got the paint off. See, you can see some of the paint. I left it on there so you can see what I was talking about. And it says to Connie from, I think that says Carmen. Yeah, Carmen, 1971. So this is fresh out of the 60s, this little rooster guy. Not from 2015. And someone totally started or tried to steal Connie's work and tried to give it to someone else. But yeah, he was $2. He was awesome. She gave me this guy for free. I noticed that either his ear was broke at some time or his paint is coming off in such a way that it looks like it was broken, because that is like masterfully, if that's even a word, put back on. But I was walking through my house and I whacked him up against my broom handle and chipped his darn ear. But he's a Pendleton, and his name is Nipper because he has the little crab. I was gonna say lobster. That's clearly not a lobster. I got this little guy here. It's a Fire King Acre Hawking. I want to say, Gabriel looked that up too. Ooh, something was cornflower. I think it was that one. Then this guy, he's like real chippy and stuff, but she kind of threw him in for cheap, so I was like, why not? At first, I just noticed the chips, but then I think on the back I saw there was a crack. Oh, yeah. Like he's starting to crack there. It doesn't go all the way through. Well, maybe it does. Anyways, but people would put their dentures in these. So, it's kind of cool. And then we found these. I like paperweights, and it was kind of like rough, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll try and buff it up a little bit. And then again, I get home and I see that it was broken at one time, which is probably why it looks like that. It's from Las Vegas, and it has all these pennies from 1976, so that gives me a good date. But yeah, we got that, and these were like she was like, oh, $1 when I was, you know, throwing them in there, and like I said, she gave me the money. Then I got this lighter. It says Mon Amour, I guess French for like my love. It doesn't do anything. And then it has RM for the initials. And it's an Italian name. I can't remember it was hard to read the letters. So when I looked it up, it like auto-corrected it for me, and I don't remember what it said. This is a long video. I'm sorry, I keep rambling. So then here's Salvation Army from the other day. Wait, that's not Salvation Army. This is Salvation Army. No. This, oh wait, so, I forgot this part. When I went to this estate sale, let me bring you over here. Let me bring you over here. So, look, I'm watching Jocelyn on TV from Crazy Lamp Lady. I got this standing lamp. Now, I've been looking forever for like a bridge lamp, and I've not found one like out in the wild, and I'm not gonna pay like $300 online for one. So I found this. It's just a modern hanging lamp. Some people call it like a Moroccan lamp or whatever. It has a dimmer on it and everything, so it's really neat. That's about as bright as it gets. And then she was showing me this table, which there's not a lot of light out here. If you can see, it has, I don't know, like it's like a merman. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break the table. Ugh. Jeez Louise, I'm sorry guys. Did I break it? No, I didn't. Okay. Anyways, it's like a little side table, but it's a focus. Merman holding some fish. First I was like, oh, is that Poseidon? But I don't think so. I guess the guy her boyfriend had just redid it, the table. This was like stark white, so last night I put like an antiquing glaze on it, and I have to still buff it out. But anyways, so she didn't know what to price for the lamp, and I was like, I don't know, what about $5? So she sold me the lamp for $5, and then she had wanted $15 for that, And I said, well, since I found the lamp, because I don't have a lot of space right here, which is why I wanted a standing lamp that was nicer, not like a $10 Walmart one. So I didn't need the side table. I was like, okay, the side table is small enough. I could put a little lamp. But she just kept talking about the table and talking about the table. And she went from like $15 to $5. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just take the table. So anyways, that was included in the like estate sale marketplace haul. Then this is Salvation Army. I know it's a long video, I'm sorry. I got this rose. Oh, focus on the rose. There we go. Paperweight. Paperweights sell pretty well for me, so that's why I grabbed it. With this rose in it, and it has the name, company name, Trisha Duncan. So that was awesome. Then I got this little cow guy. He's just a little sitting brown cow. Thought he was kind of cool. Like ceramic or something. This doesn't work, but I thought it was cheap enough to maybe try it. When I did finally, like, this is one of the things Gabriel looked up yesterday. It has sold, but for maybe like $8. It didn't say in the listing if it worked or not, so that was weird. Then I found this cool pin cushion. Still has some little pins in there. I don't know if, I think it's supposed to be that way. There, that looks a little better, right? I don't know, it's kind of neat. And then I just got this pack of plate hangers because I do have some cool plates that would probably sell either better with them or the ones that I want to hang on my own wall. That will work. So then this is from Saturday after I went to the post office and before I went to my nighttime job. I told my husband, I said, while I don't have any kids with me, I'm going to stop at the thrift store. And I went to the St. Vincent thrift store. Well, when I walked in, I got the saddest news ever. I saw this table and it had a picture of one of the cashiers that is always so freaking nice. I love her. She was like 90% of why I went to that store. She always knew what I was looking for. She would always like talk with the kids and she was just so super nice. But anyways, I walk in and I see her picture sitting on a table and I'm like, oh, what did she get? Employee of the month or something? No, she freaking passed away. I was like, what? I go, I was just in here Monday, so that was like Saturday. I was in there Monday and they said that she took the day off because she wasn't feeling well. And I was joking like, oh, she's probably on some fancy cruise somewhere. Well, Tuesday she ended up passing away. Well, like her husband was at work and stuff. So yeah, that really sucked. So that kind of killed the vibe on shopping and I found what I could find and I just kind of left. But I got this interesting hand thing. I had found these and these were on a cart actually that they were just bringing out. These palm tree like brass napkin rings. If you guys know what these are, please tell me because I saw them in someone else's video, but it didn't have this thing on the end and that looks like it has wax, so I don't know what they were doing with that, but she just kind of found a bunch of them and she was decorating with them, but it didn't have this thing on the end. So if you guys know what that is, let me know. It was 30 cents, so it's not a big waste if it's nothing amazing. Then I found this I think it was 60s when we looked it up, plastic bank for 30 cents. See why I love that store? And then these were cool. So this one on the bottom was $1. Hold on, this one says, I hope someone didn't, has a little chip, so I don't think someone painted over, like say it looked like this and then they painted over it with like flat craft paint. This one was $1 as well, but it says, oh my gosh, made exclusively for whatever that name is, vodka in Thailand. But see the bottom, it makes me think like they painted over it, but then I think not. Maybe it was supposed to be that way. So I thought those were kind of neat. I haven't looked those up yet either. Then I got these boy and girl busts, which were really cool. I was happy to see they still have their maker's sticker. Why does this keep being blurry? Sorry. Their maker's sticker on it, but unfortunately they wrote on the felt. Stop being blurry. There we go. Napco wear. So yeah, they wrote on the felt with marker. Anyways, that is my long video with all my stories put together for the week, so you guys know what's going on, in case you care. Anyways, so thanks so much for watching. If you guys know anything about any of these items, let me know down below. And don't forget to stop by my shop and check it out. So thanks for watching, guys.